pellet drop, the spine as you breathe in.
What do yoga and Jiu-Jitsu have in common? Well, in Victoria, BC, Canada, you're likely to find the answer with husband and wife combo, Ari and Lindsay Knazan. And we can't forget about their company mascot, Gracie. Just a good girl.
And she's got her black belt on, too.
Yeah, she's got her black belt on.
On and off the mat, it's a make it or break it partnership.
So you're in run a business, anything can happen.
And as you exhale, draw through your heart center. Good. Take a deep, full breath in through the nose.
A deeply connected couple fusing their passions with intention to empower locals.
Going into business with your partner can be difficult because it's always following you. We have to have date nights. We have to shut off and go, hey, we're not talking about Fierce.
This is Fierce Studio, where concentration turns into condensation. The doors to this venture opened in late 2010.
More about the intensity of emotion behind the word fierce, the way that you come at things with dedication, with some discipline, with some fortitude, and also a fierce passion.
Ari, sharing 30 years of martial arts training in the form of Jiu-Jitsu.
We do a Japanese style, which is well over 1,000 years old, and that's the samurai art. And it's primarily standing, joint locks and throws and things like that. And then the other art we do is Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which was made popular by the UFC in 1993.
Most recently, he invited a well-respected legend in the sport to grace Vancouver Island with his presence.
Professor Pedro Sauer is, we joke and we refer to it as Jiu-Jitsu royalty, and he's been voted one of the best practitioners and teachers on the planet. So having him in Victoria was a really, really big deal. We had well over 100 people visiting from all over North America to come and learn under him.
The Professor, a 40-year veteran who helped to train Hoist Gracie in the Ultimate Fighting Championship, numbers 1 through 15. He's from Rio de Janeiro in Brazil and visits Jiu-Jitsu academies worldwide.
Well, what I do, I can bring some little fine details, how to make every move a little bit more simple, more efficient, and more effective. And I think for all the students, a small person, big person, doesn't matter which person's size, you're always going to get something really good out of there. So you got to pull him to the mount, and you got to catch his leg, and you have to move his body forward.
And for some of the students that train at Fierce Studio, it was a not-to-be-missed opportunity.
There was no way I was going to miss it, and anyone who came out here was blessed to have him here.
Tianna, Wong's been training with Fierce Studio for about 18 months. She has a martial arts background in Taekwondo, but likes the fact that Jiu-Jitsu gives her ways to use leverage against her opponent.
It's definitely great for self-defense, especially for little women like myself. You never know what's going to happen, and even if you are against a larger opponent, at least you have some skill that at least, like Professor was saying, you can equalize yourself, so at least you can defend yourself.
Best black belts here in town. Representing Jiu-Jitsu really well here and share the knowledge.
For us in particular, and the people who stick around at Fierce are people who are looking to be great people. And they want to develop themselves on the mat, off the mat, and in their community. And I don't know anyone who trains in martial arts who doesn't have a great sense of awareness of self and sort of off the mats is a great person and contributor to their community in a positive way. It's a really awesome way to build a new lifestyle habit, which then can also protect you and, save you potentially down the road.
In Victoria, I'm James Green.